Aarthi ready ma?
Sir, ready sir, start pannituma sir.
Adha adu varthu YouTube
sir notification
varthu ma.
sir live active ஆயிடுச்சுங்க sir
Live active ஆயிடுச்சா?
sir நீங்க நெட்ல ஓபன் பண்ணிருக்கறதுனால எப்போ ஆகுதுங்க sir
Okay sir.
sir live link started sir
Sir, start பண்ணுவாங்க sir.
Proceed ma.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Today we are celebrating World Telecommunication Day. So on this wonderful occasion, on behalf of Sengundar Engineering College and the Institution of Engineers Erode Local Center, I welcome you all for the World Telecommunication Day celebration. First of all, I would like to welcome our Honorable Secretary and Correspondent, Professor A. Baladandabani sir, for his continuous and moral support in all our activities. I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome our respected Principal and Chairman of IEC Local Center, Dr. C. Venkatesh sir, for his encouragement in every activities. Welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. R. Nallusamy sir, Honorary Secretary, IEC Local Center, Engineer A.B. Madan sir, CEO, Sengundar Engineering College, Mr. Arvind Tirunavukarasu sir, Director CR, Sengundar Engineering College, for their great presence. I welcome you, sirs. Next, I welcome today's resource person, Dr. P. Ramesh Kumar sir, Dean R&D, Sengundar Engineering College, who is going to give you a wonderful speech regarding the theme Accelerating Digital Transformation in Challenging Times. I welcome you, sir. Next, I welcome our Vice President, Dr. M. Selvakumar sir, Institution Innovation Council, Innovation Cell, Sengundar Engineering College, Mr. Tirusendil Adiban sir, Coordinator IIC, Heads of various departments, Dean Academics, Dean Student Affairs, Dean Planning and Development, Head R&D, faculty members from Sengundar Engineering College and from other institutions, and my dear students, I welcome you all for this World Telecommunication Day celebration. World Telecommunication Day is celebrated on 17th May. This day marks the anniversary of the signing of the first International Telegraph Convention and the establishment of the International Telecommunication Union. Today, our resource person, Dr. P. Ramesh Kumar sir, is going to give a lecture on accelerating digital transformation in challenging time. He is having more than 25 years of working experience. He finished his UG in Kongu Engineering College, PG in Sastra University, and PhD in Communication Systems. Currently, he is a professor and Dean R&D in Sengundar Engineering College. Now, I invite Dr. P. Ramesh Kumar sir for giving the guest lecture on the title Accelerating Digital Transformation in Challenging Times. Thank you all.
Dr. Ramesh.
yes sir
Before that, I would like to say a few words about this event.
okay okay sir
Good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of our Erode Local Center, Institute of Engineers Erode Local Center, and Sengundar Engineering College, we are celebrating the World Telecommunication Day. Every year, May 17th is celebrated on World Telecommunication Day. This year, the theme is Accelerating Digital Transformation in Challenging Times. World Telecommunication Day is celebrated every year on May 17th to highlight the role of information and communication technology in today's world. The theme for this year is Accelerating Digital Transformation in Challenging Times, focusing on the critical role of information and communication technologies, ICTs, for continued functioning of societies during this COVID situation, and bringing to the the startling digital inequalities between and within countries. The World Telecommunication Day is celebrated with an aim to raise awareness of the possibilities that the use of internet can have to bridge the gap in society and economics and digital divide. The celebration of the day makes a way for increasing awareness of the positive communication technology among people in the world. The day also highlights the importance of communication in our life through various technologies. I thank the management of Sengunda Engineering College for supporting this program. I thank the chief guest, Dr. Ramesh Kumar, Dean Research and Development. He has accepted our invitation and being with us to deliver this special lecture. I thank the organizers. I also thank the IAE Road Local Center office bearers, its committee members. Thank you, one and all. Now I request Dr. P. Ramesh Kumar to deliver his special address. Thank you, one and all.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. A warm good afternoon to everybody. So now today we are we are celebrating the World Telecommunication Day. So all of you know what is telecommunication. So as a communication engineer, I proudly tell that without communication, that will be that is the world motion or the world living in the world is going to be much difficult. I proudly tell that without communication, so our part of living is going to be affected more. So with that beginning, I'm starting my presentation. So we are celebrating the Telecommunication Day. So you all know what is telecommunication. So there will be a meaning for communication, and there is a meaning for tele. So communication means that is exchanging of information.
Excuse me, sir. The screen is not shared, sir.
1 minute. Is it sad now? Is it displayed
Yes,
now?
Yes, sir. Can you please proceed with the presentation mode, sir? It will be
Yes,
easier.
presentation. Presentation mode. Yes.
Okay.
So that is communication means that is exchanging of information. Exchanging of the information between any two person or any two organization or between any two countries or anything. So what is meant by tele? So exchanging of information from in between two persons can happen when they are in a short distance. But what happened to when they are in long distance? Simply, it may be in 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer or several kilometers. So tele means far away. So the from one place to the other place, if a person or anybody wants to communicate, that is in long distance, the mode telecommunication is going to be used. So there are why we are that is already Madam Aarti Madam, Dr. Aarti Madam told about why we are celebrating the World Telecommunication Day. So on that day, we are first invented the telegraph or first implemented the telegraph. So initially the telecommunication starts with telegraphs. So telegraph means sending a code word of a letter or a sentence or anything. So they start with sentences and then it is evolved and there is plus enveloped into many stages. So it starts with only a telegram. So telegraph. So and then it is evaluated into telegram and then telephone. Now it has become internet and all the other things, computer communication, all the other things. So in this presentation, we are not at all that is the evaluation of that is from the telegraph to telecommunication and as well as all the other things are in physical mode only. So physical mode only means it is in the electrical form only in the initial stages. So we may call that as an electronics engineer, we are calling that as in analog mode. So analog mode is as in the form of physical structure. So as it is in the whatever it may be, or the parameter is in physical form only. So it is from the physical form, it may be converted into electrical. That form is proceeded. So that is first one. From the late 20th, that is in late 1980s onwards. So the digital era has begun. So analog to digital conversion of all the things. So now we are already developed, more than developed into digital transformations. So in everything we are converting all the physical mode into analog mode, analog mode to digital mode. So without that is almost most of them were converted into digital. So that is the why, because we are celebrating the World Telecommunication Day. We have to celebrate all the that is communication and all the other things are converted into digital. So we are going to that is transform all the things, whether it may be in voice or it may be in text or it may be in anything, any kind of things in the form of digital. So what are the things we are going to we are facing while converting into digital, while transforming into digital? And the next thing is, what is the acceleration? Why? What is the need for acceleration? So simply converting an analog into digital is going to be that is enormous. It is also going to be an enormous process, because information process, that is signal processing itself, is going to be a very that is it is going to be a sea of study. So that is the signal processing in the ECU in the ECU domain is going to be play a very important role. That is also a core of communication. So accelerating that information, that transformation is going to be much that is tedious one. So in this short that is presentation, I am going to present only what are all the digital transformations which are available or which are needed. So simply I am going to take only four sectors. Only for the first thing is for society, next thing is for business, and third one for government, and fourth one for medical. So the society and government are both more or less interlinked with each other. So government without society or society without government is not going to be it is not going to be happen. So both are interlinked. For society, an individual person can having a digital transformation. So for business, it is the need of the hour. So each and every business has to be converted into digital transformation. Or simply telling, if you are having a business, simply for digital transformation is a business nowadays. So most of the things we are already we are having plenty of that is what we call MSMEs and startups. Most startups are going to be in the form of digital transformation only. Best example is going to be that is WhatsApp and all the other things. So they are all that is one form of digital into other form of digital. So business. So whether it may be in startup or it may be in MSME, business is going to be mainly dealt with digital transformation only. In medical also, we are going to we are having much digital transformation. So in medical, I am going to having a simple one, but I am going to start with because medical and society are also going to be that is very much interrelated with each other. Simple thing, before going to the digital transformation, we must know what is the digital transformation. So transforming something into that is one parameter into other parameter is going to be called a digital transformation. Simply in terms of medical. So this medical transformation, if this medical transformation is not taken place, Then at this pandemic situation, we are going to in a very, very tedious and as well as enormous what we call worst condition. Simple example of digital transformation in medical. So there are most of the things are converted into digital. A very simple example. Without this, that is, as I told earlier, this pandemic situation is going to become much, much worse. So simple example. Digital transformation is nowadays wherever we go, whether we are going into a shop or whether we are going to a bank or wherever wherever the people are going, that is the other place. If we are entered into the first checkup is our temperature. So that is one of the main digital transformation techniques. So if you are thinking that if you are still having a thermometer, so which is dipped into a solution, and if you have to invasive into our mouth and mouth, or it may be in any part of the body, and if you are measuring those kind of things, if you are measuring in this type of those type, then it will take tedious, and that too it is going to be very much spreading the pandemic. It will be most like a spreader than the original that is virus. So it is going to be a very, very that is a worst situation. Think that we are not at all having that is a normal digital thermometer like that, which can be operated by a distance. So think that we are having a thermometer. So that is the first one. What is the need of digital transformation? So simply, a digital transformation is conversion of a physical quantity into electrical, and then it is into digital. So this is the one which we are having in medical. So for society, here it is going to be for most of the things. Say for example, simply that is all the bank account. So all are converted into digital, and then most of the things, our identity. So if you are having that is the ration card, that itself it is not necessary nowadays. If you are having a simple Aadhaar number, that is going to be play crucial role whenever we are going to in shortage of, that is in need of our ID. So if you are having an Aadhaar card, it will be very much needed ID proof. That is also converted into digital. So that is the digital transformation. From an analog part of view, analog or the electrical part of view, we are converting into that digital transformation. That data is converted into digital. So for society, most prompt things are only three data. Digital transformed, and that is nowadays we are having that is applied to, or we are having in our hand. Most transformed data are three. Number one is that is Aadhaar card. Number two is that too also most important, that is our PAN card. Third one is our bank account. So these three are playing a very crucial role for a man in society. So even though wherever we are going to having that is transform some money, that bank account transformation is through digital, it will be very, very easy. From one place to other place, we can communicate. So these are all the things, simple examples of digital transformations. But our that is the title is to accelerating digital transformation in difficult times. So in difficult times means, say for example, in the pandemic, so we are having accelerating. So from the ordinary thermometer to a digital one that is operated in remote control, like a remote control. That is one of the accelerating. Next one is that is accelerating. Why we need to accelerating digital transformation in difficult times, not only in difficult times. Say in this pandemic we are having already without that is put into an isolated place is going to be a next one. There is no need of communication. That is we must know what is happening around the world. That by easily having by accessing TV or anything, we can have the digital. So we can have that is information. Well, that is part a difficult situation. Other than this pandemic, we need an accelerating digital transformation. A simple example. So from ordinary phone to mobile phone, that is also in that is digital transformation. A simple phone, that is analog phone itself, to the mobile phone. Take for example, from the 2G mobile phone, ordinary key phone to Android phone, that is also that may be called as an accelerating digital transformation. Say from analog phone to digital, that is cellular phone, that may be called as an keypad mobile. So keypad mobile which is supporting the 2G, that may be called as a digital transformation. From ordinary mobile phone to Android mobile, that may be called as an accelerating digital transformation. So this is the main thing. Accelerating. We are accelerating something. Accelerating the communication. So accelerating the communication to achieve more details, to acquire more details. Say for a simple example, in 2015 December, Chennai faced in worst kind of flood situation. So people are suffering everywhere. So they cannot able to get out of their houses, and they cannot able to reach for food and as well as other amenities. So simply think, they are having their mobile phone and they are not having at all, that is electricity. They are not at all, even though they are having the mobile phone, the mobile is not even though they are having the electric charge in the mobile phone, that tower is not working. So they are having anything, they are having money and all the other things, but they are isolated in their house. So they cannot they cannot come out of their house, or they cannot able to get that is day-to-day essentials for like food, milk, or any other things from the outside. So in these kind of things, so accelerating the digital transformation. So even though they are having the accelerated form of communication material, it needs acceleration. So what the thing? So Microsoft, that is Sundar Pichai, offered one idea, and one more company, that is also Satya Nadella, also offering to another idea. Thing is, so the mobile, that is the towers which are operating which are crucial, or operating the mobile phones, are that is switched off and they are not functioning. So they are telling two solutions. First one is for the society. First one is for that is keeping in the floating towers. So floating towers means they are less weighted towers. They can able to float in a boat or any kind of thing. So if you are operating imagine that if you are operating a cell phone tower which is floating, and it can go to anywhere, we can push into anywhere, and it can able to float. So it can operate on the that is water. So on the surface of the water. So the things we can able to communicate with each other, provided that we are in the mobile phone or in the Android phone if we are having the charge. So the charges maybe that is put any if you are having that is charged in our Android phone by through the that is this floating type of tower which is on the way. So we can able to communicate to that is outside world. Next one is making an that is communication through drones. So we are well versed of what are the drones. Drones are now that is used for many applications. One of the he suggested is that is through the drones, yeah, lightweighted tower kind of things can be operated. So wherever the that is people are suffering, we can put the drone into the that is house. From the house, they can that is communicate with without their mobile phone. So they are having a device with their drone which is going to be placed in their living room, and through the drone they can able to communicate. So this is the accelerated form of digital transformation. So these are all the many things. So these are all the forms for society and as well as medical, and as well as it involves government also. So making the digital, accelerating digital information for government means they can do that is doing Aadhaar information and PAN card information and transforming the data of our the bank information are going to be that is through government only, and the government is going to be the government is already implementing in many areas. So one of the things that is we will see, that is we will go to the business next thing because already time is going on. Digital transformation. So think for example if you are having a business, so business center. It may be on any kind of things, a small business or a big business. Simply, for example, if you are that is running a textile shop, or if we are running a food shop, that is already a door-to-day Zomato or any kind of that is food suppliers. So all of them are going to be converted into these are all the one of the main that is business items which we are come under the digital transformations. So food supplies now become under the digital transformation. So here, empower your employees. So these are the steps which are going to be that is enhance the performance of the that is this business. So this is like a closed loop. So from that is empower your employees. We have to give that is more more intelligence and as well as independent to other employees. That is meaning of empower. So simple example is we are going call for a Zomato door delivery. We are giving all the powers to the delivery man. That is known as empower your employees. Engage your customers. So engage your customers means simply the same. We are getting feedback from employee, that is customers. Now, by simply what star you are going to offer, all the things. Next one, optimize your operations. So optimize your operations means, so that is a very vast kind of situation. Say for example, if you are having that is vast kind of, you have to cover vast kind of area. Say for, in a big city like Chennai or Coimbatore, or even take Tiruchengoda or any kind of things. So if you are having optimizing your operations means, so you should not rely on a single hotel for supplying all the things. So optimizing means, so that by transporting for transporting the food itself, it takes some amount. So optimizing your operations means, so you have to reduce the cost by selecting more number of that is food suppliers. So nowadays, not only from hotels, some that is how from some house itself, they are giving some foods. The simple examples of some housewife that is also involved in these kind of food transactions in Coimbatore city also. So they are delivering in the name of home foods. So that is nearer to the if the office is the one customer is nearer to the house of an of a area which is giving home foods, then we can optimize. So that the distance covered by the food supplier, that is is going to be very, very less. That is meaning of optimizing your operations. Transform your product, whatever it may be. That is this is not going to be into the food supplying. Transform your product means transformations. Transformation means you are in the hotel supply. It is going to be in different kind of things, all kind of things. So simply, for example, transform your product means instead of supplying in a same things, you have to put into a next one. Transform your product means from the low level to high level, or from one level to other level. Simply, for example, nowadays the food supply. If you are taking a food supply, all the need is all we want is from a famous hotel, or it may be our in which hotel we want to buy a food item, we can order. So that supplied person will supply to us. So this is for our that is household work. For example, nowadays many apps are developed for the food supply in when we are traveling in the train. So when you are traveling in the train, getting in good food is going to be very, very tedious. So this thing come under the transform your product. So transform your product means transform your company into an other level. So other unimaginable level are those things which we are going to cannot able to reach so far. Simply, for example, when we are moving in a train in a daytime, getting an that is a good product or good eatable products or good lunch, whatever may be anything is going to be very tedious. Whenever or wherever the that is train stops, we have to acquire. Whether when we are moving into the that is next state, for example, Kerala or it may be in Andhra, we have to get those kind of the things only. So if you are having an app which is going to be supply that is Tamil foods in Andhra Pradesh when we are traveling in the train, that is going to be a transform of your product. That is come under the transform of your product. So these are all come under the digital transformation. Each and every business. So this is the simple example, known example of transforming transforming your business into a next level through digital. This is the kind of acceleration. So supplying that is food is going to be a digital transformation. First, consider the digital transformation. Accelerating digital transformation means so the current digital transformation is accelerated in difficult times. In difficult times means traveling in a train is going to be considered as a difficult time. So that is the main thing. So these are all the things which we are in the general thing. So as an engineer, so as an engineering student, so what are our parts? Or simply as an engineer, so what which is going to be as engineering students or as engineering college staff, all will look out for that is the what is our hope in the accelerating digital transformation? Whether we are going to play an important role in this accelerator. That is going to be an important one. So that we are going to see one by one. So simply, a digital transformation is the application of digital technologies to create new business models. So, it will be a new business model means creating an app. So when we are that is same example, when we are running an hotel, a new business model means so we are creating a model. So by creating a new app, that is customer's ID or who are the customers and what are the scopes, all are going to be in data is going to be in managing the data management. So keeping the data, analyzing the data is going to be an enormous. Nowadays, these are all going to be, that is data analytics are going to be very crucial. So because each and everywhere, so we cannot believe something, but this is happening. See, simple example, that is whether it may be in business or any kind of things, advanced data analytics. Data analytics means simply we are analyzing the data. A simple example, that is a successful example is our that is the election process. So all the parties, including our main rivalry parties, are having an data analytics or election analyzer. So putting them for an enormous amount of money. What they are doing, they are analyzing the data. So in previous elections, so people cast their vote for in which manner. In this area, what is your strength? In this area, what is your weakness? So the candidate, whether the candidate is having an support or not. So these are all the data they are collecting enormous. So they are going to be analyzing. So data analytics. So in this IT field or CSE field or any kind of things, the big data analysis is going to be that is emerging technology. So that plays a very crucial role. Advanced data analytics. So in order to first thing, in order to that is lack of dedicated IT skills. So very simple. So in this recently concluded election, so both the parties they have put in data analyzer, that is the election analyzer. In those data analyzer, employed so much skilled that is IT skilled people. So they what their duty is to put the candidate or put the party in a limelight. So they are first analyzed in where are the ordinary people are, that is accessing something. Say for example in YouTube, so youths are surfing YouTube, means you have to put advertisement on YouTube. So if you are studying a newspaper, so you have to put an advertisement on newspaper. Or if this candidate is not working, that is if this candidate is by the data analytics, if the candidate is not having so much type of support, then we have to insist that you must improve your that is your candidature to in order to win that situation. So those are all come under the advanced data analytics. So these are all the persons important. Next one is evolving customer needs. Perform market research. So customer say for example simply, if you are having an if you are running an textile market, or it may be simply a food supplier, hotel, market research is going to be playing an important role. So this market research, what they are insisting is that is accelerating. So already they are transformed. What is in the meaning of acceleration? Acceleration means, so simply for example, if you are having an that is running a food supply hotel, that is if your market research means you not only that is analyzing how much customers are that is coming, how much customers are that is in need of foods. So what is the main thing that you should not only that is focus on that is customers only. You have to get an paper on all the publics, because food items going to be that is consumed by each and every person. In the same way, that is textile market. So in a textile shop, each and every everybody that is going to act as a customer. So this kind, you have to market research means you have to get how much that is sample data. So you have to reach at every person. So whatever the person, whether they are on the road or in the house or any kind of things in the office, you have to get the samples and you have to make the research. So research means what kind of food they are that is best to eat, in which kind of situations. So in which kind of situation they are going to play. They are going to pay much more that is expensive food. So in which kind of situation they are wishing to get a simple food. So those kind of things market research are going to be that is how to done. That is in order to make that is in order to make what we an accelerated digital transformation, successful digital transformation. So next one is the lack of organizational change management. So organization, the management itself, we have to that is thinking like that. So simply for example, if the government is having to put all the that is other ID cards wishing to get for each and every people for other ID cards, it has to spend more money. So the government itself has to think that, and it must be also ready, and it must be also ready to spend. So put some money on getting an other like ID. So in the same way, a lack of organizational change management. So if your management is there, whether it is running an hotel or it may be running an that is textile shop, these are common examples. So the organizational change in management. So the management has to think and has to implement. So the entire organization in the form of digital and the two put in an acceleration mode. So acceleration mode means, so in order to do Kasi told earlier, it has to put in that is into the market research. It has to spend some money. And for all the other things, that is optimization. So it has to put some in order to do these things. That is in order to do analytics, it has to spend some money. So the management is going to be that is ready for spending money in these kind of things. Inefficient workflows. So this is going to be called as that is inefficient workflows, and as well as optimizing the workflows, or both are similar. That is for the problem of inefficient workflow, the solution is putting an optimization. So putting an optimization solution to that one. So that is the things. So inefficient workflow can be mitigated or reduced by that is optimization of workflows. So a management that is not only that is a simple person or customer, but the management has to reschedule all the organizational things. Next one, this thing already we have seen. Next one, all the things into a single one. So this is the, before concluding this, this is going to be an entire thing. So we have seen that is the digital transformation. So from a basic parameter to digital transformation, that needs acceleration. So it's a simple example from keypad mobile phone to the Android mobile phone. This is called as an acceleration. How all the other things, whether it may be a business or it may be a government organization or it may be a society for a simple man acquiring all the things, or in medical field. So all the things. So acceleration needs these kind of things. So these are all that is interrelated with each other. So first one is customer expectance. So first one and most foremost one. If you are starting here, the customer expectation. So the customer always expect a better one, or it may be a cheap one, the cheap and best, simply. And then for that, product and service innovation. So if you are whether they want cheap and as well as best for both the things, so we have to produce those kind of products and service. So in order to give service, so we have to put some innovation. So cheap and as well as best. For both the things, we have to produce those kind of products and service. So in order to make ma'am, conclude panniyala. So I will conclude. And then
Sir, proceed, sir. Ramesh, sir, please.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. And product and service innovation means, so in order to getting better service, we have to give product and service innovation. So we have to put innovative methods. So that's why the MSMEs and all the other things, that is startup programs, all going to be play a very crucial role in the service innovation. Next one is distribution and marketing sales. Distribution and marketing and sales. So distribution and marketing sales is one, not only that is in the simple of marketing and as well as sales, it all involves. So it must satisfy the customer. So distribution of the things and as well as marketing and as well as sales, all are going to be play a very crucial role. Marketing means you have to give advertisements and all the other things. So that is this is come under that is for better making a profit. Next one is digital fulfillment. So here, even though we are having any things, digital fulfillment means these things are going to be come under the digital transformation. So all come under, that is Android cell phone. All come under in any online mode. Whether we are going to any that is government operated e-service point or any if you are going anywhere, that must be on the digital transform plant. So the digital transform plant, that is plant, or it may be platform, digital transform platform. Wherever going, whether it must be always available on online mode. So whether it may be simply, for example, if you are putting something into an Amazon, so they are selling all the things. So starting from that is ordinary pen and pencil to that is the AC itself, they are that is supplying those kind of things. Things we are that is put into the digital fulfillment. So, and not only the digital fulfillment, not only the items which we are going to, that is different products we are going to sell. Not only the products, the amount of transaction. For example, we must accept all the kind of that is transaction, whether it may be a debit card or credit card, or by means of that is by cash payment. So those things come under the digital fulfillment. That is risk optimization. Risk optimizations. Here comes the better one, that is security. So when we are operating in the internet, security, and the next one, that is when we are supplying, that is running an organization itself. It's a risk of optimization. So when we are going into the digital, so that is digital security is going to be one of the risk, and running an organization itself is a risk. So running an organization is not going to be that is running a business itself is going to be a very, very risk. So we have to keep vigil on all our workers and all the managers from top to bottom. We have to scrutinize everybody, whether the business is going to be smooth or not, whether they are all working very loyalty. So all the things, that is risk optimization means both in as that is running the company and as well as in the digital domain itself. So by means of anything, that is security. Without the security, we cannot able to that is do a business on the digital platform. So we must have our data in secured manner. So no other has to that is can hack or anything by means of hacking or anything. They must not having our data. So that is our risk optimizations. The next one is enhanced corporate control. So enhanced corporate control means we have to cooperate all the other things. So starting from the customer experience, so we have to that is enhance all the that is all the process. So these are all interlinked, like a closed loop system. So starting from product to risk management. So starting from product means, say for example, if you are having running a hotel, so starting a product means, so idli or dosa is the product. Risk management means supply it to them in a hygienic manner and in time. Is going to be in risk optimization. So these are all the things, starting from putting an idli and parceling it. So through this one and through this digital one, so all the places are going, and we have to enhance. So this must be enhanced. So enhancement means in each and every part, whether it may be a product part, or it may be a digital information part, or it may be a selling part, or it may be whether it may be in reaching. So so from the starting point of the product, whether it may be in raw material itself. If you are having that is a textile showroom, if you are having a mill, so from the starting of raw material itself, by selling into the hands of customer, we have to we have to running all the things. We have to experience all the things. So enhancing all the things, corporate control. Enhancing means all the things, that is each and every part has to be improved, enhanced. So that is the one means enhanced. If you are enhancing all the things, this must be, that is the customer expectation will be fulfilled. If it is not fulfilling, then we must also go into another round. So this is like a closed loop system. So starting from the customer, that is main thing is starting point and ending point. Both are customer expertise. So whether it may be a medical point of view, or it may be in society point of view, or it may be in that is business, or it may be in government, or any kind of things. So digital transformation, we are running in the digital era. So the digital era, so which is started by in this date by simply a telegraph. So telegraph means by reaching a long distance. Here also, nowadays, so not only an information, nowadays everything can be transformed through this digital by means of digital. So not only in a letter or anything, starting from the food to anything can be transformed through digitally. So main aim is whatever the kind of mode, whatever the kind of things which we are going to supply, the customer expectation is going to be fulfilled enormously, or it fulfilled correctly, or it will be most successfully. Then it will be transformation. That point only the acceleration. So it is not going to be that is each and every customer. It's having its own that is. Expectation level. So in order to make the customer's level fulfillment, we have to accelerate the digital transformation day by day. So each and every day we have to accelerate. So these are the things, that is those accelerations can be done by our innovative ideas. That can be done by our that is young and budding engineers. So by means of that is MSMEs, or by means of maybe startups, we can make it that is this acceleration, that is a best kind of living. So with that with that information, I conclude my that is presentation. I thank the management for giving the opportunity, and I thank our principal, Dr. C. Venkatesh, and our department HOD, Dr. Aarti Madam, and each and every staff members of our institutions, and the student member for your kind presentation presence. And I thank each and everyone for your patience that is listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ramesh.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of Euro Local Center, I thank the Chief Guest, Dr. Ramesh Kumar, for the wonderful presentation on digital transformation. Now I request Professor Thiru Senthil to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. It's a memorable occasion. It's my duty to thank all of our grand success of this webinar. First of all, I thank the Institution of Engineers India Erode Local Center and our institution for organizing this program. I would like to share my sincere thanks to Dr. N. Alusami, Honorary Secretary, IEI ELC. I would like to say my sincere thanks to our beloved Secretary and Correspondent Director, Professor A. Baladandabani sir. I would like to share my sincere thanks to Dr. C. Venkatesh, Head of the Institution, Chairman, IEI ELC, and all the faculty coordinators. And finally, I will thank our resource person, Dr. P. Ramesh Kumar sir, Dean R&D of Sengundar Engineering College, for a wonderful session. Once again, I thank all the participants for this program. Thank you.